Cubs targeting Dodgers bullpen ace. What? Kershaw not having one surgery in the offseason, but let's make it two. Having two surgeries in the offseason, and I have 100% proof that Buehler, Mr. Butane, will stay a Dodger. All that coming up and more. But I'll tell you right now, first of all, it is time for you to hit the subscribe button. 89.6% of you not subscriber watching the content. 10.4% are subscribed. Here's the deal. A lot of you non-subscribers, you probably have commitment problems. And you've probably heard it before from somebody in your past. So stop having commitment problems and subscribe. We've jumped what did we jump? 1,000 subscribers in one day. Just yesterday. 1,000 subscribers added in just one day. Man, where are we headed? This is awesome. It's not awesome. How's the new shirt? Digging it? Yep. That's the new World Series shirt. All right, let's get down to business. Cubs targeting Dodgers bullpen ace. No way. No freaking way. We're not having that. Okay, who is it? Let's talk about it. Dodgers postseason star could cut ties with LA in favor of Cubs. He better not. If he knows what's good for him, he better not. Okay? I'm just going to say that right now. While outlining moves the Chicago Cubs need to make, moves, big time, fans cited Michael Brakebill, what a funny name. I think that's a stage name. Named Dodgers reliever Blake Treinen the Train as a target in free agency. Brakebill noted the Cubs need a reliable option at the back end of their bullpen. Look, you already got Belly. You're not taking any more from us. Okay? All right, candidates for this job. It's not just a Train they're looking for. They're looking for, Tanner Scott. They're looking at Blake. They're looking at Kirby. All these names would upgrade the close by committee approach that those knuckleheads over in Chicago have. Okay? Treinen just finished playing his 10th big league season. He's a two-time World Series champ and a huge part of the Dodgers' success. I mean huge. In October, throwing 12 and one-third innings. Last postseason, he picked up 3 saves, finished 4 games for the Dodgers. He was a true late-inning weapon for Dave Roberts. So, yeah, we wouldn't get rid of him, right? Right? Well, let's look at what he's done. Let's examine that just for a sec, shall we? During the regular season, he had a 1.93 ERA, 50 games. Through 46 2/3 innings, allowed 10 earned runs. The Cubs did not have consistency. What is new? Ever since the Billy Goat curse was done. I'm not even going to get into the Billy Goat curse. Someday we'll talk about that. 2024 Treinen could be a cheap fix to the problem. No, he is not a cheap fix because he means more to us than just money. Spotrac projects him to sign a 1-year, $2.4 million deal in free agency. Man, I almost feel like it could be more than that. 36-year-old show he can still produce in the big games. Cubs could be interested and expected to get him in hopes of reaching the postseason in 2025. Well, they secured Bellinger. So Bellinger is back on the team for another year, which hate that. Still, that one still bugs me a lot that they got Bellinger. Just don't like that. All right, the Train, Blake is a stand-up guy. All right? And you've heard him and you've heard Teoscar in interviews said it is not up to them on if they stay. They want to stay, but it's not ultimately up to them. And both of those guys, Treinen and, of course, and Teo, are both Christians. So they believe that the dude upstairs will keep them a Dodgers. And Tommy Lasorda always says that G is a Dodger fan. So there you go. So God upstairs is a Dodger fan. Tommy Lasorda always said it. I believe what Tommy said. So I think he's a stand-up guy. I think that after 2 World Series, Treinen's only going to probably pitch another, 3 years or something like that. Why the heck would you go anywhere else? I mean, I'm a Dodger homer, whatever. But why would you go anywhere else? Why would you? And why would you go somewhere else like, oh, you might have a chance with the Cubs? Why would you do that? Right? Is money everything? I mean, is it like, well, it's worth it to? I don't think it is. I think your legacy is more important than that. So that's me on that one. Kershaw looking to have not one surgery, but two, count them, two surgeries. And you know what? That just brings us right now to the Dodgers Digest quote of the day. Quote of the day comes from Kersh himself. What does he have to say? Here's Kersh. I have to get my foot fixed, and I have to get my left knee fixed. Oh, surprise. Didn't say anything about the old knee ski. It's going to be a 2-for-1 special. I'm knocking them out at the same time. I don't know the exact timeline yet. I guess what he says is you have to go and get it done first before they can figure out what's going on and how much time you will need. All right. So, which brings me to that. Okay. Remember back, a month left in the season or a month and a half, Kershaw says he has the bone spur. Okay. And the bone spur, he says it should be not a problem. He should be able to pitch, right? He didn't pitch after that the rest of the season. But they were, saying that he definitely could probably pitch. It's just a bone spur. And so I'm not a medical doctor. I went and looked up bone spurs. How do you get rid of bone spurs? Well, you actually sand them off or grind them down. So he wasn't doing that during the season. So whoever thought that he was going to come back and play at the end of the season, that's absolutely ridiculous. And then to now say you're going to have the surgery afterwards, and I'm not harshing on Kersh. I love Kershaw. Love having him on the team. That's why they secured Barnes, because they plan on Kershaw pitching and they want Barnes for another year. And probably Kershaw for that next year too as well. But 2 surgeries, and I think not being super truthful on the bone spur, because you must grind down a bone spur for it to be removed. And he tried a bunch of different things, but you can't. It's like a bump on your bone. It just doesn't go away that easy. So the knee is going to happen too. So we have no idea. Could he start at spring training? I don't think so, especially if you're talking knee. It might be mid-season or something that we see him. So there you go. Kershaw looking to have 2 surgeries and not just one. All right. So I also said that I had absolute 100% proof that Buehler will stay with the Dodgers. Okay? Buehler will stay with the Dodgers. And my proof? What is my proof? You may ask. Here it is. There's Buehler wearing a Hershiser jersey and Hershiser wearing a Buehler jersey during the celebrations at Dodger Stadium after the Dodgers have won the 2024 Fall Classic. So there you go right there. And here's why I'm saying it. Buehler, and I've said this in the comments, people. You've heard me freaking say this. Buehler is a really good friend of Kershaw. These dudes are bros. Kershaw is staying. It would be in Buehler's best interest to stay. Part of 2 World Series. Best opportunities to get more, going to be the Dodgers. Definitely not other teams. Okay? Would he go to the Yankees? No, he would not go to the Yankees. And if you're going to wear the jersey of the 1988, definitely the man, the Bulldog, if you're going to wear his jersey, it means something to you. Buehler being a Dodger means something to him. So the people that say, oh, no, it doesn't mean anything. If he gets the extra money, he's just going to go. Trust me on this one, and I'll remind you when it happens. Buehler will sign with the Dodgers and say it. And you could say that that's your proof, Brad J. That's all you got? That's all you bring to the table? Is a picture of him wearing a Hershiser jersey? Yeah. But trust me, that means something. And it means a lot more than you think it does. All right. Hit the subscribe button. Be part of the fastest growing Dodger channel in the world. It's Dodgers Digest. I'm Brad J. Always remember, people, think blue.